Hey, give it up for the albino, tough enough to kill a dino. Tobias Whale.
Oh, hail the king. That is what I sing. I used to work for Lady Eve as a demotion, you can believe. Because before that, I was a politician, and I should have followed my intuition.
Yeah!
But I fucked up, and I made a mistake. It was this stupid reporter whose life I take. And because of the incrimination, I was now in this situation. But luckily, Lady Eve got what was coming to her. And now she's an ugly-ass corpse, causing a stir.
That's right!
So that created a power vacuum in the hood. And I knew I could fill that void if I could. But my rise to the top could not be complete without one last person to delete. The scientist who kept me young, it was his time to get hung. Too many meta-humans he created. It was his time to get mutilated.
He was blatantly an allegory of Trump.
But it was not I who shot this man. It was Peter Gamby who did what he can. But little did Peter Gamby know that he was helping me faux show. My other half is cyanide, ever since my sister died. The scientist had a briefcase, and cyanide took it with no chase.
Yes!
The contents of the suitcase is a mystery. Only I know, and I will go down in history. Pulp Fiction also had a suitcase, much like this. But Tarantino said that ignorance is bliss. That won't be the case with this glowing MacGuffin. We will find out in season 2, and I'm not bluffing.
We happy? Yeah, we happy.
We will also find out what happened to Lala. He exploded, and I said ha ha. But this was not the first time Lala was killed. A surprise story arc is what we build. The reason is not scientific. It's actually ancient magic. He has been transformed into the Tattoo Man. But a lot of you are thinking, who then?
That's right.
Well, this Tattoo Man is different from the original version, in which his tattoos come alive to create a diversion. Instead, the tattoos are bestowed upon him from the souls who were killed on a whim. Yes, Tattoo Man is haunted by ghosts, and even in the shower, they haunt him the most.
Having sex with naked phantoms.
So with these supervillains on my side, Black Lightning is going to have to hide. But that does not complete my roster. There is one last villain who I have to foster. And he is the man who's been doing backup, even though I wish he would shut up.
Yeah!
But the spotlight is now on this fella. So without further ado, here is Painkiller. Painkiller.
Thank you, Tobias Whale. You are very pale, but I mean it in a good way. That's what I meant to say. In the comic books, you were literally the color white. But here, you're realistic, and that's a good sight. It's all about representation, which is real good for this nation. So now you've got me with the dreadlocks in tow. But I don't use these to do-si-do. I used to be the goody two-shoes future son-in-law, but now I'm an evil abomination that you've all saw. I lost my legs and I could not walk, but then me and Tobias had a little talk. The deal was that I could walk again, but there was a price for my retribution. A shiny metal spine is what I was given, but spewing out of my hands was venom. And so a part of my debt to pay was making sure Black Lightning would see his day. But I guess I'm going to have to wait till season 2 before I show them who's who.
But keep in mind, boy, you're gonna have to deal with lightning and thunder.
I don't think it'll be too big of a blunder.
Listen, we could do a lot with your tragedy, but I'm afraid that's not a part of my strategy. You could be killed off real early in season 2, and that'll be the last we see of you.
Oh man, why do you have to be so blunt? I can't believe you're being a